Good morning everybody and welcome to a new blog. I say good morning, you might be watching this in the evening. If so, good evening. So what we're going to do today? Well, today we're going to have, we won't call it a product review, we'll call it a show and tell. And given that show and tell, we're going to have a little talk through about why we've gone down this route. When Jan and I purchased the Alphard, we did it because we do a lot of camping, and we had a couple of thoughts. Jan's got an estate car. At the time I had a little two-seater sports car, and we wondered, did we go down the route of buying a top box for the estate car to be able to take all the camping gear? I had a look at various other vehicles, thinking to myself, time for a change. And we chose the Alphard. The Alphard is small enough to get into every car park, or just about every car park. We've not been turned away from a single one yet, but it's large enough to be able to take everything you need. We then set about doing a little bit of changes, having a bit of thought. We removed one of the rear seats and we manufactured and fitted this unit. There is a video on us buying this and making it and so forth, and I will link it so you can see it. I'm not particularly technically minded, and that's the main reason why we've gone down the route we have, but hopefully you'll be able to find it and watch us do the full build on this camper. Well, day van. So you'll notice there's no sink and no cooker. We plan on doing, and have done, all our cooking outside in the awning, or if we're going for a longer period, in the tent. Why did I go down the route of buying an electric power bank? Well, we didn't want to go down the route of fitting electric into the van. We didn't want to put an electric hookup, cutting holes in the van, ECT, and we didn't want to go down the route of fitting a leisure battery. As I say, not particularly technically minded, not electronically minded, so didn't want to go and change things like that in the van. So we started off, we purchased a little all powers 600 watt power pack, and that little thing was brilliant. It did everything that we could want. We've got a little kettle, and we boiled the kettle. Basically the unit would allow us to boil the kettle 2 or 3 times before it went flat. We had a solar panel which we would put out, and that would charge it up. So if we were away for the weekends, that would charge it up for quite a while. We have an electric fridge, just a small one, cool box, you know, a portable one, and that was more than capable of looking after everything that we wanted. But I decided that if we went away for longer, we would need more power. Now, we do have a portable electric hookup which we use in the large tent and in the awning, so that would keep the fridge okay. But if we went anywhere where there wasn't an electric hookup, I felt that we needed a bigger power, and that's where this Power 1000 V2 comes in. It's made by DJI. We'll turn it on. It's extendable, so you can bolt on another unit which doesn't have the control unit, it's just purely the power, so you could increase it, and apparently it's possible to extend this system so much that you could power a house off it if you so wished. This unit has two 240 volts and then a full range of charging ports here at 12 volt for phones, laptops, etc. Excuse me. It has your kettle plug here for charging, not charging your kettle, but for charging the power unit. And I'm not quite sure what this little jack plug system is here. This does have one drawback, and the drawback is that it doesn't come up like the All Powers one, with set up ready to be able to plug solar panels in. You have to buy this unit, which bolts on the side and then plugs into here like so. The light will come on to enable you to be able to connect solar panels. Each one of these boxes enables you to connect 4 solar panels for charging up the box, and you can connect in tandem 2 of these boxes, enabling you to effectively have 8 solar panels charging the unit. We'll unplug that because we don't need it connected up. Now, I have used this unit to power a small little 500 watt oil-filled heater. Now this oil-filled radiator, it basically would run for, I would say, 12 to 14 hours on full from this, and that would be enough if you had a really cold evening and you needed to keep yourself warm. Obviously, what you have to understand is that the heater would keep tripping in and tripping out as it got to temperature from the thermostat. So it uses, depending on how cold it is and how much you need to keep the room warm, depends on how much it actually uses. But on our test, it was about 12 hours. We've also had the heater on and had a kettle plugged in and run both simultaneously, and it's caused no problems whatsoever. As I said before, we don't want to actually do too much changes to the alphard itself by altering it in such way that we put electrics in and damage it in any way. So the DJI power box seems to be the way forward for us. You'll see it used more out when we're out camping, and the whole point of me doing a review or a show and tell like this at this moment is because the weather's pretty bad. We're in the UK and it's winter at the moment, and we just basically want to put out some videos so you can see what's going on. There'll be a couple more things I will show you that we've actually purchased for the alphard over the next few weeks. So if you could, like, subscribe, and please comment if you think this isn't, he says, turning it off, the way forward, or you think that perhaps we should install an electric hookup and you've done it yourself and you think it's good. Please comment. Or if you got more information regarding the power unit itself and the advice that you could give us, comment as well. And remember, all comments are good and I'll reply to them. So whether it's a negative or a positive comment, I'll speak to you. I'm happy to receive anything. Take care all, and I'll see you all soon.